No other player in history came with more intrigue, attention, and awe as Zion Williamson since LeBron James back in the early 2000s. But it wasn't just the attention he garnered out of Duke, it was his amazing bull-like strength and intensity. However, the NBA has had its fair share of brute enforcers, and dunkers, and beasts, and bulls. When you think of players like this, you think of Shaquille O'Neal, Karl Malone, Wilt Chamberlain, Moses Malone, Charles Oakley, Dennis Rodman, Charles Barkley, etc. But what sets Zion apart from this incredible list? It's his ability to do this at a very young age while looking like he's doing it effortlessly. Shaq is probably, in my opinion, more of a beast than Zion. It's so hard for me to say he's stronger, but Zion has the same intangibles that Shaq had to posterize and embarrass his opponent. But Zion comes with other features that would make Shaq jealous. But before we jump in, please remember that if you've enjoyed this video thus far and are wondering how Zion will flatten opponents like some of the greats before him, remember to hit the like and subscribe button, and make sure to tell your friends and family about the journey we are about to embark on. Now, let's dive a bit deeper. When Zion takes off on a fast break, the young fella looks like he's about to take flight, and given his physical prowess, that is utterly impressive, jaw-dropping stuff. Or the blocks he has made on others, where the blocked shots show his hand well above the backboard square. Seriously? What planet is this guy from? How high can he go? And yet no image might be as astonishing as the image of Big Z collecting a defensive rebound in college and legitimately squeezing the air out of the ball with only 4 of his fingers. I remember when I saw that, I knew we didn't have no average bear on our hands, but instead we had a monster. But with these spectacular plays from Zion, let's look at the many traits, talents, and intangibles that will make him run over the NBA and have guys running to the side, so they are not in the next poster. Let's start with an obvious, Zion's strength. The young man has the strength to shatter through contact and hang in the air. His strength, mixed with his concentration, is something to be amazed at. Many guys, when they are hit, are looking to sell it, or they let it affect them. Not Zion, not this beast. This leads us into Zion's ability to finish strong through all contact. His ability to get to the rim is something to marvel at. There could be a 3-car pileup at the rim and Zion would still be able to get to the hoop. His massive shoulders and wide body makes it hard to get around him for defenders to contest properly without fouling him. This makes it near impossible to stop him and sets up the defender to get embarrassed. Zion's coordination ability for a big guy is also off the charts. He is extremely well coordinated with his movements. Guys his size aren't smooth or light on their feet. That's one major difference between him and Shaq. Shaq looked like an ogre many times, but not Zion. He's as smooth as silk when he gets his big body gliding through the air. Mixed with that coordination is his non-stop motor on the glass. Zion will one day jump and catch a tip off the rim and absolutely desecrate a defender. God speak to that individual. His non-stop energy is a great catalyst for his excellent acceleration once he has the ball in his hands. Young Zion blows by guys playing off him like defenders trying to body up Curry. And where Zion is most dangerous, in my opinion, is on the fast break. Zion is pretty much unguardable in transition. If you see a train on the tracks, you get off as fast as possible. You don't let the train hit you. That's the kind of choice you have once Zion is in the open court. To be tucked over or not, that is the question. Still not tired of all the reasons why Zion will make your favorite superstar look like a punk? No? Me neither. Zion has a natural ability to sense how plays will turn out. This makes him a nightmare on the offensive boards. He will sniff out where to be and make you pay. Unfortunately, that payment will come in a form of agony, humiliation, and maybe injury. His ball handling and skill set has never been seen before, at his size and age. I can't stress enough that young guys his age do not have his freak-like strength and skillful ability. This isn't common. And if he gets tested, I feel badly for the tester. Some other attributes that make Zion so dominant on the court are his decision-making instincts and vision. He has the mindset and savvy of a veteran. This makes him incredibly scary. And I know I've mentioned this when describing other players in the past. His level of unselfishness makes him even more dangerous than he is. It's an underrated part of his game that others take for granted. These are the kind of things that will put someone on the wrong end of a monster dunk. Zion is very nimble on his feet. Again, it can't be stated enough that he doesn't lumber around like a big guy, see Kendrick Perkins, but rather he floats from spot to spot. He's a butterfly in a bull's body. Try to teach that. Defense turns into offense. And with his motor always running 100%, combined with his desire to cause a turnover or block, will turn into points on the other end. Even though this is about his power and strength to make a poster out of the defenders, let's not forget where it all starts, on the defensive end of the floor. Lastly, he has shown improvement and growth when it comes to his jump shot and three-point shooting ability, so you have to respect the man on all spots of the court. And if you take any one part of his game for granted, he will make you pay. In fact, he may end your career by posturizing you so badly, you may never want to come back into public again. It's a little unfair to compare Zion to Shaq and vice versa, but honestly, the NBA hasn't seen a monster like this since the Diesel arrived on the scene.